Hi, PerspectaWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Friday, December 20th. Well, the main weather story over the next several days will be a powerful storm system that will form over the Gulf of Mexico region. It will impact a wide area from Louisiana all the way to the Carolinas down to Florida. Heavy rainfall and the threat for some severe weather, including severe thunderstorms and even the threat of tornadoes during this powerful storm system, primarily in the period from later Saturday all the way through the day on Monday. It will be a slow mover. At one time it looked like this storm system could ride up the East Coast and maybe have an impact on the Mid-Atlantic region or the Northeast U.S., but it looks like it'll stay confined to maybe the very southern part of Virginia and south of there, again impacting the Southeast U.S. with some heavy rain and potential severe weather. This is the forecast map of total precipitation amounts over the next 5 days from this morning all the way to Wednesday morning. Happens to be Christmas morning. Again, here is the main area of precipitation from Louisiana all the way to the Carolinas down to Florida. There will be another storm impacting the northwest coast of the U.S., really from northern California all the way northward through Washington and Oregon as well. But notice the mid-Atlantic region, the northeast U.S., all the way to the upper part of the Midwest, basically quiet, moderately cold conditions right to the holiday on Christmas Day, Wednesday of next week. Great for any travelers this weekend or right through the early part of next week. Well, let's take a look at the 500 millibar forecast mass from last night's 0Z GFS model run, and here we are starting the day with an upper level feature, a wave of energy near the Texas Panhandle this morning. And watch it over the next couple of days as it intensifies and moves to the south and east towards the Gulf of Mexico. And here we go by this evening and then Saturday morning, and then it takes kind of a dive to the south and east and really becomes like a very slow moving, kind of a closed off upper level low by Sunday night, sitting right over the Panhandle region of Florida. And again, not only will this lead to some heavy rainfall from Louisiana all the way to the Carolinas down to Florida, but the threat for severe weather that includes possibility of tornadoes. And here we are all the way into the day on Monday, still sitting over the Panhandle region or the north central part of Florida by Monday morning. Again, it becomes a slow mover. That's one of the reasons why this will become a heavy rain event. Widespread 2 to 3 inch rain amounts, maybe in some areas 5 or 6 inches. It slowly moves away by a Tuesday of next week, and again farther to the north, just some very pleasant weather in terms of precipitation, just a lack of precipitation from today all the way to Christmas Day next Wednesday in the Mid-Atlantic, in the Northeast U.S., in the Great Lakes region, the upper part of the Midwest. Just tremendous driving conditions over the next several days. But again, the main storm will impact the southeast U.S. From Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, all the way to southern Virginia down to the Florida Peninsula. Heavy rainfall, the threat for severe weather as well. Well, let's walk through the surface forecast maps from last night's 0Z GFS model run. High pressure in control here in the Mid-Atlantic, the Northeast U.S. Very cold morning. Again, temperatures in the teens in most suburban locations in the I-95 corridor region. They'll stay way below normal today as well, despite plenty of sunshine and a lack of winds. High pressure in control. Not much going on right now across the southeast U.S. Some light rain over Florida, but here we go. Let's move forward here in time here now by Saturday morning. Notice a lot of moisture starting to gather over the Gulf of Mexico as that upper level feature starts to close in on that area, and another storm impacts the Pacific Northwest. And here we go by late Saturday night. The rain will start to become more significant, impacting the Florida Panhandle, eastern part of Louisiana, and southern part of Mississippi and Alabama. And then it really develops quite nicely here by Sunday afternoon. Low pressure over the Panhandle region, and again heavy rainfall. Many areas 2 to 3 inches of rain, some areas as much as 4 or 5 inches from late Saturday through the day on Monday. And here we go into the day on Monday morning. Still residual significant precipitation in the form of rain and embedded thunderstorms all the way back into Georgia, South Carolina, even down across Florida. This will become a slow mover. Notice high pressure sitting over the mid-Atlantic region. Again, we're in the clear up here in the mid-Atlantic, northeast U.S., upper Midwest for the next several days. Let's move forward here. Once that storm system moves away, there will still be quite a strong northeasterly flow of air along the Carolina coastline, Georgia coastline, all the way into Florida, with that departing low pressure system and high pressure to the north. Still, a stiff wind will follow that storm early next week. Let's go all the way into Christmas Day, and here we go. High pressure in control throughout much of the eastern third of the nation on Christmas Day itself, which is Wednesday of next week. Moderately cold, high temperatures generally in the 40s in places like Philadelphia, New York City, maybe 48, 49, 50 degrees down across D.C. on Christmas Day, Wednesday of next week. And again, a quiet period in the Mid-Atlantic, upper Midwest for the next several days. Great for anybody traveling before the holiday of the middle of next week. Again, the main story, a big storm, a powerful storm impacting the southeast U.S. over the next several days with some heavy rainfall and the potential of severe weather. That's it for now. For PerspectaWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.